I'm somebody who loves what they do. I love making goals. I love having dreams. And unfortunately, a matter of pride for me is the fact that I love proving people wrong. The biggest thing that I've dealt with throughout my life is everyone constantly telling me what I can and can't do, from birth and doctors who told my parents that I would have developmental issues, to even recently dealing with people who tell me I don't keep my word or I can't film the way that they think I can or that I say I can, because of the fact of they don't see my work anywhere, so I'm not proving anything to anybody. Um, my biggest takeaway with that is the fact that I realize I don't care. I'm on this journey of mastery for me and my family, but mostly to remember a promise I made to myself and to my son and my daughter. As far as the fact that I will show them that as a parent, even especially as a parent, you have to remember you are still your own person, and you have to remember that it is not about what other people think about you. It is only what you think about yourself. It doesn't matter what your parents say, your in-laws say. Geez, even sometimes it doesn't even matter what your spouse says. The promises you make to yourself and your children are 1,000 times more important than the promises that you make to anybody else. Yes, I'm not saying don't remember to keep the promises you make to your spouse, but you have to also remember to set boundaries. If there comes a point where they start getting disrespectful, you have to nip that in the bud. But anyway, I am on a journey to master my dreams and my goals. And for me, part of that is that, one, by the time I'm done with this course, my overarching career goal is the fact that I would like to have more projects under my belt. I would like to have a job in the film industry. And to help with that, the goal that I would have by the end of graduation is that I will have at least 2 short films completed by the time I graduate. And to help me accomplish that goal, I plan to have the shorts planned out, mostly like written scripts, pitch decks done by the end of this upcoming class. What is it? Leadership development, I believe it is. After that, I plan to have casting and crew calls set up during the 3rd month to make sure that they understand that they will be doing 2 projects, and that way it helps me not have to look for crew as much, or if they want to work on both projects they can, and if I need to find separate people for separate positions for other crew, then cool. As far as other pre-production things I need done, as far as location scouting and stuff like that, I would like to have that done by month 4 for both locations. Locations where I'm filming, safe areas, rally points, catering, whole 9, completed, under contract by the end of the 4th month of class. I would like to film during months 5 to 8 of this course. That way I know I can spend 2 months filming one part and 2 months filming the next part. Editing, hopefully, even though considering my work schedule, depending on what happens, I can have filming done by the 9th month. Editing done during the 9th month. And then I would like to do distribution during months 10 to 12 and hopefully send them out to film festivals for awards and everything else. As far as using my community in full sail for it, I know that I can use, if I ask well enough and nice enough, if there are other film students or anybody who likes creative writing, asking other students to help develop these projects as far as budgets they can come up with or filming they would like to do, because in the age that we're in, remote work is very possible, and it is very possible for me to be able to do that. And then also locally, I know there are local actors who would like to practice at their craft. I know that there are plenty of theaters around here where the actors would like to break into live action roles. I know that if for some reason I would like to build sets and everything else, I have a father-in-law who loves woodworking. Would I have to pay him for the woodwork or probably get him a case of beer? Yes. Is that a price I'd be willing to pay? Also, yes. But my local community would also help because Clarksville is the closest metropolitan city to me as far as bigger cities go because of Fort Campbell. And literally, we had just gotten done filming over 3 days filming scenes for a Nicole Kidman movie that's supposed to be on Hallmark or something. And I actually did try to audition for that, but I got into it too late. But then on top of that, because they require the COVID vaccine, I can't get in at the moment. I'm hopefully going to fix that. Stuff happens. If I need it at this point to actually be able to be on set, then cool. If not, we'll just see how that goes. But the biggest thing for me is trying to get people to understand that regardless, I have not forgotten where I came from. But I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what it is that I've set my mind to, what I feel like God has for me. It's like Ryan Coogler said, when you start moving up in the world, people who were below you or who feel like they think you're below them, you're above them or whatever, from your hometown, your home area, they feel like you're selling out. Because now you're making these bigger productions and everything else, they feel like you're selling out for money or whatever. That's not the case. Me personally, I don't care. Not one bit. I'm not selling out for anything. I love what I do. I love film creation. I love the process of it. I love what goes into it. Like, that is my concern. At the end of the day, I don't care about anybody else's opinions but those people who are actively in my life. And even then, sometimes I am sad to say I can't care about their opinions either because I have other things I have to do. And taking the steps on this journey, even if I have to do them alone, if I have to, that is what I would do. But you all, please have a blessed day. I hope to hear more from anyone who watches this video while you're on your journey.